G-Miner is a brand new project offering up to 800% ROI. Scam flags. Ponzi flags. Sorry about that. If you want instant returns, guaranteed profits, and you are ready to deposit your crypto right now, they have the plug for you. G-Miner will accept almost any crypto, so they make it really easy for you to part with your money. Thanks, guys. You do literally nothing, but they make you 8x on your money in a year? Sounds logical. That happens all the time. I'm going to take you into a deep dive into this project and show you the result of all of my research. And if you're considering investing in G-Miner, or you've already invested, your future greatly depends on you watching this here video. But before I get into all that, make sure that you smash that like button. Help me hit my goal of reaching 10,000 subscribers by the end of 2023 by boom, banging on that notification bell. Comment anything that you want in the relevant sections. I appreciate it. Now, let's go see if I found another scam in a sea full of DeFi dumps. Okay, so high return projects like this come around all the time, making big claims with one click to invest 3 times on every page on their website. Maybe it's just the perfect high risk investment that's going to make you a millionaire. Or it's probably just some shady dude in a foreign country that's eventually going to fleece every one of you out of tokens. So let's get real. Starting with a basic Google search, we are already starting to see some huge red flags. G-Miner crypto results in several different websites. A fallen website from 2022, gminer.com, a gminer.se, gminer.cc. Which one are we even talking about right now? Gminer.com was a cloud crypto mining business out of the UK that fell off of the map shortly after it started in 2022. Surprise, surprise. But a new, strikingly similar gminer.cc is what we are discussing today. The first thing I like to do when looking at new crypto projects that are hungry for your crypto, making spectacular promises, is just scan the website, man. As you can see, things don't look so great from behind the scenes. And despite the website and registration papers claiming that they are based in the UK, the scan says it's operating out of China or Nigeria. Huh? Gminer.cc could easily be confused for the legitimate mining software developed by the Russian team gminer.info, but confusion seems to be part of the whole appeal for this brand new website. Now, the website provides the link to the business registration in the UK, naming the sole owner and operator as David Miles. But that is almost all the info that we have on this guy, because there's no LinkedIn, they're completely undoxed, we know he's around 36 years old, and he has entire control of this project, and literally that is it. I'm sure he's truly an upstanding British young gent, but the website clearly states their employees, team, and partners without listing any of them whatsoever. Now, I don't have a PhD in English from Harvard, but just reading through this website makes me think that Google Translate was an integral part of its creation and it wasn't performing very well. Looking at the information page, there is a giant gapping lack of functionality where there should be some kind of video or a link or something. Clearly they are all about ensuring a great customer experience, or maybe a few points were lost in translation. Thanks, Google. But let's get into how much money they are promising to you, the investors. If you invest a minimum of 0.0003 Bitcoin and you let David hold it for at least 30 days, you are guaranteed an 800% ROI. There are different lengths of time that result in equally spectacular, but not as big of returns, including hourly payouts for a 72-hour period. And Mr. Miles accepts a variety of different cryptos, including ETH, BNB, Doge, XRP, LTC, TRX, USDT. Thanks, Dave, making it real easy for me. And if you refer the project to other investors, you could get a payday, up to 10% of exactly what? I'm not really sure either. This scheme reminds me of certain types of ancient structures in Northern Africa where David Miles lives. Egypt, where the pyramids are. What a coincidence. Pyramid scheme. When you promote people to recruit other investors so that you can use the new investor money to pay out the older investors. Thanks, Dave. Let it suffice to say that a lot of the claims on the website are, well, vague. He's even made marketing a high priority, offering crypto to anyone willing to promote his project on YouTube, Vimeo, or making webinars, even posting on social media about it. But you can't delete it if you change your mind, so you better be committed to it. The internet is forever, baby. supposedly they've already gotten 5,866 investors in just the 6 days that the website had been live. And out of those, 583 have already left reviews. Wow, impressive. A 10% review rate. That's literally almost exactly 10% of their investors. And they have a lot to say, although even most of them are in languages besides English, so I couldn't tell you what exactly their feedback was. YouTuber Crypto Skillet, highly esteemed, might I add, reviewed this project the day it went live and made a live investment, but unfortunately did not include if the promised returns were actually realized. Although in the comments on the video, one person seemed to have trouble getting his wallet information processed for his big payout. I wonder if he ever got that sorted out. The only social media presence this company has seems to be Telegram, which they are completely absent anywhere else. I did see one positive article about Gminer on Amb Crypto, but way down at the bottom of the page in the fine print, it clearly states that it's paid promotion and should not be taken as news or advice. So, grain of salt. Since the crypto industry has a bad case of ADHD, I must include a brief history lesson here because we've seen this all before. Terra Luna kicked off one of the most brutal and high velocity crypto price crashes we've ever seen in May of 2022 after offering 20% yield on investments. 20%, just 20%. Then like dominoes falling one after the other, Celsius offering a high yield return on a trusted platform went bankrupt in July just 2 months later. Then FTX happened with the FTT token scandal, went down in flames shortly after that in November. Beyond being linked to the Celsius tokens and Luna, FTX was the biggest fraud in financial history. These high rates of returns clearly have massive amounts of risk associated with them. Even the FTC warns against guaranteed gains, okay? It's actually illegal in the United States. And they also warn against massive profits as a way to lure people into crypto sinkholes. So let's also remember the DAOs, Time Wonderland, Clima, all those. The fake nodes, Thors, Strong Blocks, the fake miners, baked beans, all those iterations of it. This couldn't be that all over again with new participants that didn't see that part of the market in 2021, 2022, and 2023, right? The pyramids like BitConnect, the trading bot and master Forex trader scams like Wolf Capital, Furio, all of these other ones, Freeway, the auto compounders, reflection tokens, and the rebasing tokens. Literally all scams that I called out, and they all failed, rugged, or they plummeted into oblivion. Now, before the degens FOMO into dipping their toes in any new investment pond they come across, remember to insulate yourself with the test wallet before taking major risks. There has been an extraordinarily long list of cloud mining Ponzi schemes, and although this project is hard to pin down, it looks like a first cousin once removed to all of them. At the very least, do your own research. I'm just the guy on YouTube with the braids that brings you the information in a fun and entertaining way. But if you're tired of scams and undoxed teams, then make sure you head over to Wolfer Finance and Presend. I am the CEO of both, and Wolfer Finance is a blockchain infrastructure company that has been established since 2022, and we survived that bear market that we were just talking about. We master and validator node for some of the top blockchains that you've definitely heard of: Ethereum, Avalanche, Flux, FTM, and we have a potential mining arm coming out in the future. We also own a 10% equity position in a revolutionary wallet transaction security software that you can also be a part of called Presend. It is a double patent pending software solution that prevents cross-chain transaction losses from happening before they can even happen, and we are looking to license that technology out to some of the largest institutions in the world in the coming months. And we are bringing a regulated crowdfunding offering, fully compliant with the SEC's rules, laws, and regulations on Acamona.com in the coming weeks. So if you want to hear more about that, or you want to be alerted when those crowdfunding offerings and opportunities open, make sure that you click the link, the very first one in the description, and we will let you know when those offerings open. And if you like content like this, obviously, make sure that you smash that like button, make sure you hit subscribe, boom! Bang on that notification bell. Comment anything that you want in the relevant sections. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for showing up to this video. I will see you in the next one. Have a good day, everyone.